Naveen, what are you going to do for the next vlog?
I think it would be good if we can do a combination vlog of all the chit chat sessions that we have about what clients think of PLB.
Alright, let's do it, man.
So initially I had trouble selling this place. I had like 5 different property agents over like 2 to 3 years and they couldn't sell the place.
He told me that it's not very possible to sell the place and he didn't want to continue with the sale. There were viewings, but viewing rate is not as what we expected.
They tend to offer the very plain vanilla approach. They tend to also quote you quite unrealistic listing prices.
Zero offer. They couldn't tell me the reason why. In short, there wasn't feedback. They also didn't think back and reflect why there's no offers.
For the last 4 months, maybe only 2 viewings. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Nothing's more frustrating than waiting, just doing the same thing and having more agents and having it listed for longer really wasn't going to solve.
They are working hard, but I feel like they are not really working hard for the correct demographic of clientele.
You told us, I will sell this place in 3 months. Really secure, and I told him, wow, let's see.
Yeah, and he did it, right? So,
He did, yeah.
You have to have the target, and then you have to have the right messaging. Then you would have to boost depending on the feedback on who you're attracting. Narrow it down. And I think you guys know that.
Your branding is there already. What we wanted is actually the viewing traffic.
I think the newspaper, you cannot really get full information. Your social media presentation, really, I think it works.
On top of the professionalism and track record, there was also branding that y'all had as well. So to us, it was a no-brainer to go with y'all.
It was properly layered in terms of different people handling the process throughout.
Very detailed marketing plan. It suggests the target audience, outline the approach, explain the pricing. So in terms of the inquiry, very responsive.
And it really brings a clearer perspective with a more objective role of who this house is for and what this house is for.
It's very compelling and getting the buyer's attention, want to view the place in the first place.
We have already a general idea of how the place is like.
This pinpoint precision on your marketing efforts, I think this is really great because
it cuts down the time.
And being able to find through geotagging, the other techniques you guys use, to be able to do that on an interest basis, I think that's very, very important. Just as important was just the ability to get rapid response, more of an active selling process, and I think that's what firms like yours are able to do.
Doesn't mean that it was also shorter process with you guys, but I think it was just more focused, sharper in that sense.
The guidance given by y'all to me is very good. You know, it's exactly what I thought I should be doing. I should declutter my place, make sure everything smells nice, right? Toilet smells nice. And
until now, I still don't understand exactly what happened. Is it here we extend, and there we reduce, so that we get 6 weeks to renovate. So I heard 6 weeks to renovate, then okay, 6 weeks.
We had to trust you lah. It's a leap of faith that we took.
Must smell good also, feel good and smell good. Yeah.
When we saw how the place was done up, we thought, wow, this is really, a lot of possibilities.
I was very impressed with how quickly everything was managed to get situated pertaining to the staging, cleaning, marketing, and getting it out there.
The sofa is huge, it's good for sleeping. You try not to dirty it.
It was quite a relief when everything came back.
The buyer actually came in and said they are walking into a showroom.
Oh, then the other thing that quite impressive that I didn't think is possible, right? He was saying, oh, we arrange 1 day for because we hired ID to go down and take measurement. Yeah, these kind of things you don't really think about.
You were actually able to provide enough information with the video, with a lot of information in the listings that actually allow people to be sure about what it was they were coming to look at.
The video clip actually captures the gist of the plus point. It actually allows the potential buyer to envisage how is it like staying in there.
On top of that, able to juggle all of these potential buyers that wanted to come in with viewing.
Every week we have viewing. So as long as we have viewing, okay, there's always a chance of selling it off.
To have the place sold after one viewing, I mean, it was like I never even expected that.
It's not really the number, it's the effectiveness, the quality of the visits. You told us to get out of the house when the buyers come in. I think that's essential, because no one wants to buy a house when the owner is there looking at you.
Anyway, your video make my house looks a lot nicer than what it is in reality. Stress.
The entire process was very, very smooth.
Smooth, clean, and hardly any hassles.
Quite hassle-free, very pleasant.
It was very smooth, very attentive to everything that, all my questions. I felt reassured that this was the right thing to do.
We have an objective to sell this place, and you guys really told us what needs to be done in order to hit the goal.
It was seamless, very painless, so it's very simple.
I will know that the things are well taken care of. I don't have any inhibitions when I share with you all what are my concerns and things like that.
Most important thing that y'all actually prepare us what to expect, how to prepare. As long as you mentally prepare what to expect, then there's no more obstacles.
I think I could always rely on you guys and trust you to be responsible, to also think about it from my point of view, from the client's point of view, from the seller's point of view.
We were very impressed by the speed.
Impressed by how you are able to, first of all, get the correct target audience. After viewing, you're able to analyze all these people. Your assessment is quite
very accurate.
So
very
you say
accurate.
that you're interested.
I think we can attribute this to the entire team. It is a team effort. Every one of you has your own strengths.
This is what we also are looking for, the honesty and the truthfulness. You know, that tell us what is needed to be done. It's more like a partnership kind of thing. Just work together and make things move.
There's a lot of discussion. He didn't you must do this. There was no just upfront he tell you, cannot be done. Never had this feeling that, maybe he's not doing his job.
You all didn't it's too short a time, we can't achieve this and stuff like that. You guys actually say, okay, let's do this together. It was very encouraging for us because we felt that you guys are actually for our interests rather than wanting to go to the lowest price so that you can help us sell our flat.
So you guys told us which area we need to probably improve on in terms of touch up here and there, which we really appreciate it. Yeah. You guys really opened up our eyes to how I think for house hunting or house selling has evolved.
Thank you.
Go and engage PropertyLimBrothers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for